Andre Wade was just released once again. Come to just reminisce about some things. And my day's topic here, but before I get with my topic, I want to pray peace upon y'all families and peace up on those who are incarcerated, women and men and teenagers. My topic for today was, do you know what trouble is? I asked that because when you know what trouble is and what trouble can get you into, why do we continue to get in trouble? When you know what trouble is and what trouble leads to. Walking to the park on a sunny day. It's nice and sunny. Good day to be walking. Good day to be swimming. And a good day to stay out of trouble. And that's what's so good about it. You know, when I always knew what trouble would lead to. But I continue to constantly bust my head into the brick wall. Why? And I asked myself, why? I had to go through all those years just to come to realize that me and trouble didn't get along. I don't know if y'all ever heard about a joke about trouble. There's a joke where a boy, he was looking for his brother, and he was asking everybody, have y'all seen my brother? And they say, have y'all seen my brother? And he kept, he was going off on the people because he kept telling, his brother's name was Trouble. So one fella came up to him. He said, boy, you must be looking for some trouble. He said, yeah, because that's my brother. But we continue to just do what's not right.
The music.
We continue to do what's not right. But I just wanted to reminisce on some things to let you know that I'm here. And I'll be back with something else when it's all good and the heat go down. Getting too close to the park and they got music going on, and music don't play no good, don't play well with this video. Can't get too close to the music. But I just wanted to reminisce on that, on trouble. Because if we continue to do what's not right and not do what we're supposed to do, we're going to continue to allow the courts to give us time. We're going to continue to bring trouble upon our families, because we have to know that trouble just don't start with us. It continues to go on with our family members. We lose that bond when you continue to get in trouble with, and it's the same with relationships with women and with men. When, that spouse, they continue to tell you, if you keep getting in trouble, I ain't gonna be there for you. And some people take that for granted, as if that person that's saying that don't mean it. We have to understand that trouble just don't lies with us. It don't stop with us. It goes on to those who we love, our children, who we leave behind trouble. Just behind trouble. We have to understand that there's nothing good. Well, I ain't gonna say there's nothing good that can come out of trouble, but we don't get in trouble just to get something good out of it. We get something good before we get in trouble.
So let me ask you something. So there are people that are listening to this and they're still gonna get in trouble, man. What is just released? What is just released? What does your vision say for just released? What are you trying to tell people with just released? They're still going to get in trouble. Drugs aren't going to go away. Sex isn't going to go away. Rock and roll is definitely not leaving.
Well, you got to hold.
Still going to get in trouble.
Now you got to understand that there's 100% in everything, right? And there's a certain part of 100% that's cut out the pie, cut out the whole. Well, just release, just want that percent that's going to take it and utilize it with their lives, because Andre Wade know what it's like to get in trouble. Andre Wade know what it's like and how hard it is to get out of trouble. And Andre Wade know what it's like to do a very large sentence, but make it out. So I'm a part of that percentage of the pie, of that 100%, because there's a hole in everything. I want the people that watches my show utilize the things that I'm giving. Know that Just Release is it's just not about getting out of prison. And I always express that. Just Release is about giving something positive, giving something that I didn't have when I was growing up. We didn't have all these type of things. They had Scare Straight. You had to just go to prison, and everybody wasn't able to go to prison on a bus just to go to Scare Straight. And how many people in Scare Straight did they say? But I'm willing to bet that there was a percent of those kids that went to Scare Straight and was helped by what those prisoners had given them and what they had said to them. But there's always somebody in that hole, in that 100% of a hole, that's going to take this and they're going to utilize it. So many people have a choice to get in trouble and not to get in trouble. So many people that watches my show on a daily basis, because on my show, I'm going to have something good to say. I'm going to have something good, positive. That's all I can,
So if they get in trouble, just make sure you stop by Just Released.
Well, if they get in trouble, they better stop by a lawyer's office. Yeah, that's what they better stop by. Somebody that can truly help them. Because if they got in trouble and they were still watching Just Release, then that's a part of that percentage of a whole that didn't take my advice. They went on to go with what they believe in and what they had to run into. See, because some people just got to continue to run into the wall before they really realize that trouble, it don't lead to nothing good.
How do you love somebody that's in trouble all the time? Because I know a lot of people, brothers, nephews, sons, cousins. Do you have that one troublemaker that likes to dibble and dabble in drugs and thug life? You know what I'm saying? What do you say?
How can you stop loving somebody that you had already loved as a family member? But if you knew that he or she was a bad apple, you continue to love them. You don't stop loving them. You don't stop loving them. Love ain't something that we place on hold or we can buy on a layaway or put on a layaway. Love is something that grows within a person through time with that person.
So while they're doing wrong, just love them.
No. You're going to love them anyway. You love them anyway. Regardless of the wrong and the right, we love them anyway.
Yeah.
Not just because they do wrong. They have the one that has to go through that, not me. That don't stop me from loving them because they got to go through that. No. I'm still going to love that person. We stop supporting them people, but we don't stop loving. No, you don't stop loving. That's just something that sits within us. See, if a person stopped loving somebody that they already been loving, then they never loved them in the first place. That's the only way I can look at it.
Yeah.
Because this is Just Release with Andre Wade. And I'd be like, what can I tell these people today? What can I say today?
Dre, any advice to any badasses out there listening, any thugs out there listening to you that's headed down trouble's path? What advice you want to give to them other than stop by a lawyer's office?
For each his own. I learned a long time ago that all the badasses are either locked up or dead. They're either locked up or dead.
So if they're in trouble and they're facing lengthy sentences, what advice would you give them for the path they're about to take?
Pay attention to their surroundings. Pay attention to their surroundings, because before they got in trouble, they wasn't paying attention to their surroundings. Because if they was paying any attention to their surroundings, they would notice that there was some people that was truly trying to stay out of trouble. This is Andre Wade with Just Release. And I'll be back with something else.